Hello, welcome to the Vantage training. This is the linguistic portion of the Vantage training. We're going to review activity row, core vocabulary, locations, and basic navigation. At the end of this video, you should be able to identify core versus fringe vocabulary and be able to locate keywords on the Vantage. First, you see a blinking cursor here. This is called the message window. This long white strip is called the message window. When I select buttons, they actually go into the message window.
Come.
And now when I press the message window,
I come.
it speaks all of the buttons I have selected.
I come.
If I need to clear the contents of the message window, I simply go down to the corner button here and press clear. The first row of keys right here have a blue background. You can kind of see the little blue in the background behind this first row of keys. That indicates that this is the activity row. The activity row has default selections that are called basically quick phrases or points that you might need to get to quickly. For instance, you have greetings.
What's up? How are you?
If I press this activity key, it'll bring me back to my default activity row. You also have About Me.
My name is. I live in. I am 7 years old.
I'm going to go back to my default activity row by pressing the activity key. Furthermore, on the activity row, you have categories. Categories brings you to literally a page that has a selection of categories. For instance, if I want to talk about clothing, this brings up an entire page all about clothing.
Jeans. Suit.
I'm going to clear and use my Min Speak button in the top right corner to go back to my home page. Here I am. Remember, we went from the activity row into categories. We selected clothes. Another category we could select would be medical.
Vantage. Splinter.
I can clear or I can speak. I'm going to speak.
Vantage splinter.
Oh, you need a bandage for your splinter. Now I'm going to clear my message. I will go again to the top right corner and select my Min Speak button to go back to my home page. Now you're able to use your activity row. We talked about greetings, information about yourself, and categories. There are also spelling pages, and tools, and quick sentences. Explore these when you have a chance. The rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows below the activity row are called the core vocabulary. You'll notice a color scheme. There are 3 yellow buttons. These are pronouns. I, you,
it.
The core vocabulary is based on vocabulary that occurs most often and across different situations. The core vocabulary allows you to construct sentences. Watch. I play. And when I pressed play, the activity row changed to talk about activities that might happen with play. I play
tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Now I'll speak my message.
I play tic-tac-toe.
And clear it. I'm still on my home page. I might say something like, you come. What words would logically follow come? Here, again, back. I'll select back.
Back.
Now I have the message, you come back.
You come back.
I can clear that once more. So to review, these 3 buttons that are yellow are pronouns. These additional buttons are all core vocabulary, which means that they occur frequently and can be used in many contexts. Here are some examples. Play, dice. Come, a dog bringing the newspaper. Do, a string on your finger to remind. Go, a green light. Color, a rainbow of colors. More, the more sign. Read, a book. Feel, emotion masks. Work, a hammer working. Like, a smiling sun. Stop, a stop sign. Help, a bathtub. Sleep, a bed. Turn, a circle showing turn. Drink, a glass. Need, a person reaching for an umbrella when it's clearly raining. Make, cookie cutters or shape cutters showing things you can make. Eat, an apple. Knot, it showing an actual knot. Now, we recognized that when we press a core vocabulary button, like play, the activity row changes to show things that you might play. The activity row also will have a double arrow button if there are more choices. I play bingo. And I'm back to my home page. Now, if I were to press a core button, such as apple for eat, all of my activity row becomes food selections, such as Jell-O, pretzel, banana, grapes, ice cream, crackers, cookies, and then I have the more button, yogurt, pudding.
Eat pudding.
Eat pudding. I'm going to clear. One more button you should know about is this one above the activity key that says Pages. Pages is much like categories. It brings you to a new screen that shows pages you can use for different contexts. For instance, during math and money time, I might want to go into the money page. I have some core vocabulary here that combines with a lot of different fringe vocabulary that gives me specific things. For instance, I want 7
cents.
Oops, I meant cents.
Cents. I want 7 cents.
Clear. I also have the ability to go back to my main page by pressing the Min Speak button in the top right-hand corner. Remember, we had been in this button here, this blue one, marked Pages. This time, I'm going to try talking about calendar. What's the date today? Today is September. I need a date. September 12th.
2006. Today is September 12, 2006.
Great. Clear. Use my Min Speak button to go back to my home page. One final thing that you might find helpful going back towards the activity row is the yes/no word button. We all have times when we ask, yes or no, do you want it or not? Here you go.
Yes. No. All
done. Well, if all done is
All done.
here, where do I get more? Remember, I'm going to use my activity row to go back to my default activity and go down to the More button in my core vocabulary.
More.
Okay? That concludes the lesson on linguistic programming in the Unity 45 one hit on the Vantage. Thank you for watching.